Welcome back, everyone. It's Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 326 for the 28th of December, 2025. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name is Jody Kelly. Welcome.
And Sam knows that I'm doing a podcast, so she decides to phone me. Hang on a sec while I deal with this. This is the live thing.
Last week was bad, but this is better. But then it just, come on. Did not realise we're professionals. We're artists, damn it.
She apparently looked at the clock and went, "Oh, it's 9 o'clock. He must be doing his podcast."
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? It's like that bit in Father Ted where he says, "I'll just phone Father, whatever his name is." And he goes, "Oh, that's right. He's on a ski holiday." He's like, falling off the cliff.
Well, okay, here's a question. What time would you have Christmas dinner at, roughly?
Hold on. Christmas dinner does not happen at the time that people normally sit down and have their evening meal, though.
Correct. So what time would you on average?
On average, it should be, if you're doing it the proper British way of doing the Christmas meal, is it should be on immediately after the King's speech.
Around 3, 4 o'clock.
3:30, 4, that kind of time, yeah.
We sat down to ours. I'm not mentioning which member of the family it was. Phoned us at 3 o'clock as we were like that.
Really?
Phones at that time on Christmas Day. Come on, man.
No, nobody.
Or women.
Very PC of you. Do you know what I love about doing this show? I love the fact I get to talk to you about garbage every week, and that's fun.
Get me going. Don't get me going.
Is that we're working this, and everyone else is putting out pre-recorded shows that they did in July. Why don't we do that? Record a Christmas special in July.
You never suggested it.
Okay.
What a great idea.
We should do that this year.
But the fortunate thing was that Sunday lands in between Christmas and New Year, so it's kind of perfect.
Yes, it did actually end up. It's going to be a bit more tricky next year, I think, because Christmas is the Friday and then Boxing Day is the Saturday. So then it's kind of all that kind of stuff.
We'll record it in June.
So we'll record it June, July, and then we'll put out a pre-recorded one just before.
Get everything wrong.
Just before the King's speech. Get everything wrong, exactly. As usual. Do you know what we should do? Is we should record it in July at the Christmas special. Here's our predictions for how the blockbusters went. And then see if it was completely and utterly wrong. Just put it out.
Yeah.
Just
completely kill the channel. Is that what you're saying?
Well, given how many people we have live.
Come on, guys. Come on. What are we doing?
Shall we talk the tea?
Yeah.
So I've got my fancy new show notes here. Unfortunately, it starts off, obviously, with some bad news in the world of entertainment. Brigitte Bardot.
It's Christmas.
I know, but with every silver lining, there's a cloud.
Wait a minute here. Did you say Brigitte Bardot? Are you going to tell me something upsetting?
You might want to turn away from this, Jody. Brigitte Bardot, she unfortunately passed away, aged 91.
Again?
What do you mean again?
Is she not dead already?
Oh my God. No, she died. Actor, singer, sex symbol, and bon vivant. Brigitte Bardot, who retired from acting and became controversial for her right-wing politics in her later years, has died. She was 91. Died at her home in southern France. According to Bruno Jacqueline of the Brigitte Bardot Foundation for the Protection of Animals. I'm assuming that she keeps them in a pen. So that's a little French right-wing joke there, because Marie Le Pen. I thought it was quite funny.
Get with it.
I thought it was funny. I'm going to dig myself. I thought it was good. Anyway, so she's passed away, age 91.
Wow.
Fun fact about Brigitte Bardot, I have never seen any of her movies.
I'm upset, because, we all know her, obviously.
Well, we all know her, yeah, because she was the it girl of the 1950s.
I did think she died 10 years ago, I have to say.
Well, yeah.
Maybe she did. Maybe
Oh,
this
shit.
is a
Maybe-
different, is it just me, or am I just in a,
wait.
a sort of parallel universe here?
Are you saying this is a Mandela effect?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Kinda.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyone
Oh.
else thought she was dead? Or am I getting mixed up with someone else, some other blonde bombshell? No. Next, you'll be telling me Marilyn Monroe's dead.
Moving along. Sad news, though, from the world of video games. Vince Zampella, who created Call of Duty, he was killed in a car crash, age 50.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's crazy. This is a couple of days before Christmas, but we've got to. Well, yeah. This actually came out on the day that we recorded the show, so it was a late breaking story. So that's why it wasn't in last week's episode.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so he died Sunday in a single vehicle car crash in Los Angeles, according to local area reports. He was 55.
Whoa! He's just aged 5 years since you first said
55.
that. You said he was 50.
Oh, did I? Sorry, I meant 55.
At the start of the story, he was 50.
And by the end of it, he's 55. Yeah, 55. So Respawn Entertainment.
That's terrible.
It's crazy.
That's awful.
So I mean, he's probably just taking a break and all that kind of stuff over Christmas, and then back to work in January.
Jeez. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I know. Yeah. I know. Welcome.
God, that's awful.
Well, let's talk box office. So, Avatar's been released recently, and it's doing the rounds of movie theaters, and it's sitting at number one, but it's made $560 million in the box office, which is not bad. That's worldwide, though. But in terms of Avatar movies, that's not good.
Well, it's actually still a trend for Avatar movies. Avatar movies tend to start slow, and then for some reason they all kind of build.
Oh, through a series of accounting techniques,
blunders, techniques. Yeah, so as a trend, they don't ever start well, but they always kind of finish well. Unlike myself. The movie world I'm talking about. What do you think I'm talking about?
I thought it was painting or something. I don't know.
Paintings. That was what I was talking about. So
okay.
I knew it was something. Innocent. Yeah. I don't think this one's going to join the ranks of that. So I think this one's going to plateau fairly quickly.
I think people are getting but hey, haven't we seen this before?
I think people are catching on now.
People are catching on.
Tell me twice.
So the reason why I bring this up is because James Cameron was asked about how much can you still sustain making these Avatar movies, and he's like, well, not at the current box office.
Yeah,
and he said, if this movie's a failure, which by the way, he would know what way the graph is trending more than anyone else. So he's putting this out there already, saying if it fails, I'll tell you what the fourth. He says, I'll hold a press conference. This is actually a quote from him. I'll hold a press conference and I'll tell you what I was going to do for Avatar 4 and 5, and maybe we'll do it in books.
Do a book.
No, well, he's supposed to do like a graphic novel or something. He says in.
And then it's exactly the same as the rest of the films. You're like, come on, James, give us something different.
I don't know if the saga goes beyond this point. I hope it does. There you go. So that's him setting expectations already. So he's seen the figures, and obviously the graph is going like that because he's wanting to try and get ahead of this story. But we prove that this business case every time we go out, and if we don't make 4 and 5 for whatever reasons, I'm going to hold a press conference and I'll tell you what we're going to do. How's that? That does not sound like a man headed for success.
Doesn't sound confident, does it?
No, not at all.
And also, I'd heard that he was going to be remaking a movie. I can't remember what movie it was again.
Avatar?
No, it wasn't.
Over and over again.
Also, well, it's pretty much rebooted his film 3 times now.
Yeah.
Or twice. But what age is he now? Even that he can
70.
Is committing to these. Oh, he's 72. He's committing to another 2 movies.
71.
And then all right, 71 is not too bad, I suppose. But he's committing to another 2 Avatar movies, and he's not getting anything else kind of coming out. God, I wish I could remember. But can you Google it? He's supposed to be remaking. Oh, I know what it is. It's the Fantastic Journey. The journey into a person's body.
Yes,
remember the
Fantastic
old
Voyage
60s one, Voyage,
with
that's
Raquel
reboot.
Welch.
He's wanting to reboot that.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Raquel Welch still going?
No, she passed away.
Maybe that's him getting mixed up with.
Was that last year? The year before? Something like that.
Right.
I mean, with the capabilities that he's got now, I mean, it's got the Fantastic Voyage would look stunning.
I'd go and see it.
Really good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
especially Jimmy Cameron's on board. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Visual effects whiz.
Yep.
So there you go. So he's not too particularly, happy about the trajectory, perhaps, of that. I mean, it still has a way to go. It's still out in theaters, and we'll see how it's going. But I mean, it's currently 566 million worldwide. Zootopia, the movie that preceded that from Disney, is at 1.3 something billion.
Right.
Do you think basically, a sequel?
Yeah. Well, that's the biggest. Is that not the biggest film of the year now?
I think so. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think Zootopia is the biggest biggest film of the year. In fact, I think just
so I think it's number 3 is coming. Yeah, you loved it, didn't you?
I thought it was great. I thought it did really better than the first one. It says here that it says here the Minecraft movie is 423 million, but this is domestic. How do I get on international? Here we go. Worldwide. That's the one I want. Worldwide. Okay, so Zootopia. So the number 1 movie is Nizaha 2. Don't know what that is. I'm assuming it'll be something for either the Chinese or
Chinese
Indian market. Apologies, I don't know.
It's huge. I mean, don't dismiss that. It's huge.
It's absolutely mad. And they've got a huge audience out there as well.
Yeah.
Much more than they're much more of a movie going audience than we are.
However,
in the West.
I did read somewhere that their statistics on sort of box office aren't as good as the sort of worldwide. I don't know who does the box office statistics, but they're not as good as
that could be
statistics, but
that could be propaganda, Jody. I'm just saying
it could be.
We were always at war with East Asia.
Yeah, well, it could be because those films are bloody massive, and I mean, things like Star Wars don't translate for not in language, but just in kind of cultural, do not translate to Chinese audiences for some reason.
So, you want to know the top 3 movies of the year before we get into our top movies of the year?
Because we're going to be doing that. Yeah,
because we are going to be doing that. Yeah, so they'll come out as 2 short videos. So if you don't want to watch all of this live stuff, you can wait for the short videos that are coming out.
Stop ruining it. Keep watching.
I'm just saying. People can come back and they can look at it later on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so
in at number 3, get the whole lot of love. Play that in the background. That's the one. A Minecraft movie with $959,000.
That was this year.
That was the number 3 movie.
Okay,
that was this year. Yeah. Number 2 was Lilo and Stitch with $1 billion movie.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And number 1 was Zootopia 2 with 1.4. They've got.
Wow.
I just checked as well. So Avatar has actually come up at 770 million now. 760 million.
Well, it's going to make $1 billion, but it's not going to touch the.
I think it's going to hit that 5, and then just.
I don't know if it'll touch the top 5.
No.
I've still not seen it. I do want to see it though. I do want to see it because I'm a sucker.
I mean, right now it has to beat Jurassic World Rebirth, which is currently sitting at 860 million, 69 million.
Did you see that?
I haven't seen it. No, I did watch Jurassic World, the original one, the when they did the original reboot with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. It's still an enjoyable movie. I think they did a really good job with that one.
The first one's great. Yeah.
Second one's good as well when they do the kind of haunted house type thing.
Second one is good. Third one is.
The third one is. Where's the insects? What's the deal with the insects?
Where's the insects? It's just insects. Insect world.
I don't care about insects.
Yeah. But the new one with Scarlett Johansson, who I love dearly.
We know you do.
Is she can't be a foot wrong. I think it's a success. I thought it was good, and it did well. So
Cool. What else we got here? The sort of final story before, because I don't want to run too long because we're going to spend quite a bit of time over our picks for this year. Yeah. So there wasn't much news this week anyway. But I did want to kind of hammer on about the Paramount Skydance Warner Brothers thing that still is trucking on in the background. So apparently Larry Ellison, who is the father of David Ellison, who runs Paramount Skydance, he has made an irrevocable personal guarantee of $40 billion. Himself has made a deal to say, I'll give you $40 billion if you let my son buy Warner Brothers.
Who is related to Trump through marriage?
Who is... is it related to him through marriage? They're definitely pals. They're definitely pals.
I think they're related in some way.
Are they?
Son-in-law or something.
Is Trump to Larry? Larry Ellison. No. They share close political and business relationships, with Ellison, the Oracle founder, being a significant supporter and advisor to Trump, and his family is now involved in major media acquisitions. Flipping heck. I blame the eggnog. Like Paramount, CBS, CNN, under Trump's administration, creating a powerful pro-Trump media bloc. One of the other reasons is they want the whole shebang, is because the whole shebang comes with CNN, and then that means they can then transform that into a right-wing media outpost.
Who do you hope it's going to go to?
Well, I was kind of hoping it was Comcast Universal, to be honest. But that's that's not going to happen.
Is it for a minute here? Is this Warner Brothers we're talking about?
This is Warner Brothers, yeah. Yeah. So Warner Brothers is going to be sold to Netflix.
I was going to say Universal's not even in the picture.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that yes, who I wanted it to go to.
Sorry, I meant as in Universal. Sorry, I meant as in.
Let me rephrase the question.
Who between Paramount and, because they're the two front runners, who between the two of those would you rather go to?
So Netflix doesn't want all the stuff. It doesn't want all the networking stuff. It doesn't want CNN and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't care about that. It's just getting the content and just the streaming. That's it. And I don't think Ellison and crew are caring about that other stuff. They just want the network stuff. So they'll just wait until the network stuff goes up for sale and they'll buy the network stuff. So everybody will get what they want. Netflix will get the content and the streaming services, and Ellison will end up getting the broadcast stuff. I don't know why he wants the whole thing.
This is like talking to a politician. Who would you prefer though? I'd prefer I'll say I prefer to go to Netflix.
Begrudgingly, I would say yes. Netflix is the lesser of two evils.
Aye, because then it's a win-win for the audience. That one,
Is it though?
We're getting all that. We're getting all that content flooded to us on Netflix.
That's right.
I don't know how it's going to come to us, but
and then with a big bill at the end of the month, that's how it's going to come to us. I don't think it's good for us. It's the same thing. Maybe. It's the same thing with isn't AI great? I can turn this dolphin into Darth Vader, and then Darth Vader can force choke out this Ewok. Isn't that fun? I'll tell you what isn't fun is paying over the odds for RAM chips, which is what's happening now. because of all this AI nonsense.
You went on a tangent.
Yes, I went on a rant. But
Anyway,
it is slightly relevant because Larry Ellison is part of the AI cabal that is buying all these RAM chips.
Right. Okay.
So it is kind of, you know.
But reeling it back again. I do think though that I don't think it will be like Netflix plus Warner Brothers, and it's like they're going to double the price. I think it will be like Netflix presents Warner Brothers, and it will be a separate streaming thing, or it's definitely a streaming thing, isn't it?
I don't think it will. I think it will be the way that Disney's done it with Hulu, is they'll bring it in.
Do you think so? And it'll be locked in, and then they'll just up the price. I can see it being two separate things, right? And what they'll do is obviously Netflix will have drip fed access to certain Warner Brothers, but if you want the full Warner Brothers content and stuff, it'll be a separate thing you pay for. I can see it being like that.
I think they'll do it. Here's what I think will happen is
because that's going to make more money to do it if they do it that way, and that's the way we'll be seeing it. How much can they make out of it?
I think the way that they'll do it is they'll have it as a separate tab, and then that separate tab you can buy with adverts, or you can buy it without adverts. But it's a separate payment. It's like a part of your base subscription just gets you Netflix, and then for an extra, like it's the same thing with Sky. Like with Sky, with Now or whatever it is, you get the basic thing for Now, which is £10 a month. But if you want the movies, which let's face it, why wouldn't you want the movies? That is pretty much everything else. It's an extra £16 a month, and folk go okay. And before you know it, you're paying £26 a month for the TV that you wanted to buy for. And that's the same thing that they're going to do with Netflix. When Netflix buys HBO, HBO is going to be part of Netflix. When you log in, it'll be above it'll be like movies, blah blah blah, HBO. And it'll be the same thing. It'll be tiered as well, so you'll be able to watch HBO content, but there'll be adverts, and you can get it cheaper, or you can pay more for it, and you don't get the adverts.
Yeah, but I think the respectful way, and who cares about business people aren't that respectful in that sense, but
they want the money.
Would be for them to, say like respectfully, Warner Brothers are, their legacy. Is it still a thing? So they're still like, it's not just engulf, Netflix engulfing the Warner Brothers and choking it for all it's worth. Having it as a separate thing. That's the way I see it anyway.
I don't think. Yeah, I think that there's a certain mentality out there, which is, why is my money in your pocket? And that's how they see it as, is why is their money in my pocket? And they want to see how much they can hoover out of my pocket into theirs. And they will do that. They will bleed this thing dry, and they'll do it for everything. It'll be like, and here's the Looney Tunes channel. It's an extra $5 a month.
No, I can't.
Because there'll be a kids. Honestly, there'll be a kids HBO.
Kids Warner's,
and HBO. And it'll be all this kind of stuff. There'll be all these tabs across the top there. And it will work just about as well as the Disney Plus one. Because see that For You page that boots up when Disney Plus happens now? It just stutters there and then crashes the app every single time. The first time you go into it, crashes every single time. And I cannot stand that For You page, that thing at the front. It's the most pointless page in the world.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we shall see. We shall see.
Aye. It's good that you're all excited to get new content, but I'm telling you, you're going to be paying for it. That's what I think.
Of course we will, but it's just going to be how it's going to be done, how it's going to be divided out.
Yeah,
we shall see.
Yeah. Shall we do the old movies?
Shall we take a small break before we do this?
Do you want to take a small break, sir?
Yes, and then we'll do this kind of, because it's quite a big chunk that we're going to do here.
It is quite a big chunk.
Yeah. So give us 2 seconds, all you people that are out there
watching live.
Yeah. Evening.
You're going to go first, and then I'll go.
Right.
What I'll do is I'll set the
Do I
thing
need
up here like that.
Do I need my my notes because I've got them here? Have my notes, mate.
Yeah, yeah, you should probably. Could you munch your lips a bit, please, Dave? Share. Okay, let's share that. Okay.
I've got my notes in it.
Right. Okay. Right, and I've got this here like this, right? And what I'm going to
make you big.
I'm going to change it there. So there you go. Boom. Made it bigger.
Whoa, there you go. I'm big.
There
we go. Lots of nice movies there from the 2025. We were spoiled this year, I have to say.
We were very spoiled for two things: movies and TVs.
We're spoiled for original content. Actually, there's quite a lot of original content out this year. I have to say, which was good. Yeah,
well, good content.
Very pleasing. Very pleasing.
So I had this brainwave, and
steady.
Normally at the end of it, they always do like a top 10 countdown, all that kind of stuff. And I thought, why don't we do it like they do it for the NBA and have like a kind of March Madness bracket thing? So that's what we did. So I asked Jody to do it, and he must have thought, I was like, what the hell's going on here? So he wrote down his choices. I wrote down my choices, and then we had an individual playoff. And then we came up with the answer. So this is what we're
so it was like a league, a sports league, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah.
The movies.
Exactly. It's like a sports league. So I think we get started. So this is your TV show bracket for 2025.
Yes.
So here's the starting teams.
Yep. So it was 16 teams in all.
Yep.
Yeah.
16 shows, yeah.
That's 16 shows, not teams.
16 shows as teams, as a unit together.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the idea was that we'll fight them, and out of the pairings you get the best one of those pairings, and then eventually you whittle it down and you get the best one there. So all of these are basically your 16 favorite shows this year.
Yeah. So will I get through them all?
It's hard to
first?
pick a winner.
Will I get through them all first?
Just go through them as you're getting to them. So just describe why you liked it, and then what one won, and then I'll hit the space bar and show which one won.
Right, okay.
I think it's probably the easiest way to do it.
Right, okay. I'll go. Well, Death by Lightning was the assassination of a kind of obscure president and an obscure assassinate. It was really well done. It was the
McKinley, wasn't it?
Was that, sorry?
It was McKinley.
Oh, do you know what? I still don't remember. And right at the end, his wife said, "Nobody will remember your name, and my husband will go in, and people will remember us." But yeah, anyway, so I don't remember anything. But it was very well done. It was really good. It was the guy from Succession, the kind of creepy brother-in-law.
Oh yeah,
who's like the new Kevin Spacey, I feel.
Who's in Deadpool and Wolverine as well.
He is, yeah. He's like the new kind of sleazy sort of guy actor. Mm-hmm. Prove me wrong, please, and do something different. Mobland, obviously, Guy Ritchie. It was on Paramount Plus. Fantastic. Toxic Town was the Jodie Whittaker one.
Who won out of those two? Who won out of those two?
Oh, sorry, have we got to say?
Yeah.
So, Death by Lightning, Mobland. I loved. It was like cliffhanger after cliffhanger. So, Mobland won out of those two.
Cool.
So, is it Toxic Town? Department Q I go to next?
It is, yeah. So just go down from the left hand side and down the right hand side.
This was quite tight. This was quite tight for me. In fact, I put the wrong one up there. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, Toxic Town was the Jodie Whittaker one about. It was a true story about a town that was
toxic.
Well, it was all these it was this a sort of chemical kind of plant that was. They were just dumping all their kind of waste in the town, and kids were kind of pregnant women were getting, giving birth to kids that were
like
disabled.
Erin Brockovich.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the UK version of that. Yeah, it was really good. And Department Q was the thing I think you kept banging on about.
I did.
It was really good as well. Once you finish it, like, right, okay, that was really good.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird show. That was, I don't want to give spoilers away, but the women, the kind of this ongoing kind of missing person that's trapped in a submarine, and it's weird when you sort of describe it, but so out of that Department Q one, then we get Stranger Things and Pluribus. Let me have a wee look to see what one here. Stranger Things, Pluribus. So Stranger Things, obviously everybody knows, and it's coming to the finale, the conclusion. Pluribus was a weird one. It was a slow burn, so for that reason, it bugged me a little bit because I really wanted it to be sort of not better than it was, but I just wanted to be a bit kind of plodding on a bit more and kind of maybe have a cliffhanger at the end of the thing. Kind of did, but anyway, Stranger Things won because I'm more familiar with the characters. Alien Earth and Welcome to Derry. That was a really tough one actually for me. Welcome to Derry was that thing.
Oh right, okay.
It's that TV show.
When I saw it written down, I was like, does he mean Derry Girls?
No, it was that TV show.
Right.
And it was brilliant. That's why I put them head to head, because I tried to put kind of head to head things that were kind of similar to each other. Alien Earth.
That's what you're not supposed to do in brackets. You're supposed to randomize it.
All right, okay. Anyway, Alien Earth just pipped it because it was just more interesting. Although Welcome to Derry, it was a tight one, that one. Welcome to Derry was very, very good.
Yeah.
That show. Adolescence and the Beast in Me. Adolescence, everybody knows it, won loads of awards. Stephen Graham, all that, the crew. It was a one-shot thing.
Yeah,
brilliant. I raved about it at the time. Beast in Me was the Claire Danes show about the kind of nightmare neighbour who was a millionaire and thought he could get away with murder. No spoilers, but Adolescence won it for me. To me, that was one of the best shows of this year. Absolutely fantastic. American Primal was the sort of not coming to America, but the kind of the first people that were sort of dealing with settling in America and dealing with the sort of natives and what that meant. To travel across from, I think they're traveling across from east to west or to the Wild West type thing.
East to west, yeah.
And what that meant and how dangerous it was and stuff, and it was really well done. Really great show. Squid Game, we're all familiar with it again. I'm just going to see Squid Game won that one. Playing Nice, that was oh god, what's his? I can't remember the guy's name. It was the lad from Happy Valley, the actor, the English kind of posh actor. He's in that Guinness TV shows, but anyway,
definitely I haven't seen either of them, I'm afraid.
So it's basically about a couple that it was on ITV. It was a couple that they thought they were bringing up their kid, and this couple said that it turned out that their boys had been swapped. They'd get the wrong kids at birth.
Oh, okay.
So they'd already got a kid. The other couple, So now they had this other couple's kid as well.
Right.
And they were like, right, let's kind of be nice about it, and we'll kind of co-parent, we'll share the parentage, but the other couple got nasty, and it was really good actually. Traitors, well, it's got to be Traitors, didn't it? Traitors 1.
I'd say this is Celebrity Traitors.
Celebrity Traitors this year.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the best shows on the telly this year. Bang. Absolutely 100%. Yeah. South Park nailed it this year. I can't believe how relevant they still are. They've been going for years and years and years. They deserve.
I can't believe how they're getting away with it. They're getting paid 1.5
getting away with it
to do this, and every single episode has just been wow.
Yeah. And then there was the 4 seasons was the Tina, the Steve Carell,
Tina Fey,
and all the kind of quite well known actors in it.
Yeah,
which was great as well. I really enjoyed it actually. But South Park, just the fact they've nailed it, and they got it for me. Yeah.
All right. So let's whittle down your first round. So now we're left with 8 teams.
Yep.
So Mobland, Department Q.
Yeah. Like I say, Mobland versus Department Q. No contest. Mobland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's a kind of slightly tougher one down here: Stranger Things versus Alien Earth.
Yeah, it was a little bit, but I think Alien Earth was a little bit more interesting this for their season. Stranger Things, I felt as if were a bit repetitive this season. I'm still enjoying it. I'm up to date with it.
Have you finished it? Have you got to the
I'm
final
right up to date.
episode?
Yep,
right.
Yep. Yeah. I'm right up to date. But I felt as if it was very repetitive.
I thought unfortunately, it reminded me that the kid actors, well, it was okay for them to be not as good actors when they were kids.
Yeah,
it's quite telling when they're older that they're not good actors.
Yeah,
and because there's a new character who's about the same age as when they started, Holly, and she's really good in it. But like there was a bit where Dustin and Steve get into it. And I thought that was really well done, but the rest of it has just been kind of
Dustin
cringy
was quite
stuff.
Annoying. Do you not think as well that just to talk a little bit about Stranger Things, that I feel as if Millie Bobby Brown has been put on the sidelines a little bit, and it seems as if Dustin has got her lines because he seems to know everything now.
Yeah,
suddenly. Whereas I feel as if that was probably going to be her part, but
yeah,
I feel as if maybe she's on the sidelines because she's
too busy, maybe.
I don't know, a bit controversial sometimes where some of the things she comes out with.
Yeah.
And also I think Hopper as well, is not in it as much.
I definitely think Hopper's been sidelined in it, and I don't know why. Because he carried like at least one season of Stranger Things, and I think he's the strongest out of the bunch as far as
there's something
believability and acting is concerned.
There's something happened there, and I feel like it doesn't make sense for Dustin to have all these lines that he knows. He seems to know everything now.
Yeah, and a lot of it is not how people would have talked in the 80s, where they just like call out stuff, and you're going like, okay, I get it. You're in the 80s. It's like you don't need to explicitly tell me you're in the 80s. It's just the weird stuff that they kind of yell out. Like, let's get on our BMX bikes. It's like, okay, they would just say bikes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bike. It's not anything else. So
anyway, so for that reason, and a few other reasons, Alien Earth is the winner.
Yeah. Nice.
Adolescence, Squid Game. It had to be Adolescence for me. Squid Game was again, the last season was okay.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't set the world alight. I don't know, it was like a part 2 to kind of the second season. It came in 2 parts. So it was okay. Traitors, South Park. I love South Park, but Traitors this year to me was just one of the best things in TV.
Knocked it out of the park.
Oh, it was terrific. Absolutely. It did Nork. It knocked out of the South Park. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. All right. We're down to four teams. Four things. So we get Mobland against Alien Earth, Adolescents against Traitors.
Yep.
I think I know where this Mobland thing is going.
Mobland. Mobland for me was cliffhanger after cliffhanger. I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, how can I get out of this? Tom Hardy's brilliant in it. Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, fantastic. I mean, what a cast. And it's just so good. It's so good that it's Mobland. Adolescents, Traitors. Adolescents I've went for because it was such an important show this year. If you've got like a kid of a teenage boy, whatever, it's pretty hard hitting.
Yeah,
pretty interesting. For anyone really, and the way it's been filmed was just phenomenal. The one shot scenario.
Oh yeah, it was brilliant. It was really good.
Yeah. Mobland Adolescents, I think that's pretty good way to good semi-final.
Yeah.
But
for me, it's not the semi-final.
Final.
Thing was
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. And for me, it was Mobland. And by the way, I could have, depending what day it was, I could have flipped those two, and the same with my movie thing as well. But yeah, Mobland for me.
Cool.
Absolutely.
That was good.
Brilliant.
Well done. Love it. Would you like to see mine?
Well, a bit forward.
Let me share the old screen here. Okay.
Oh, shuffle me notes, mate.
Shuffle your notes. So this is my TV show bracket for 2025. You'll notice it's slightly different to yours.
Well, that's good though, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So I've got The Residence.
Oh, there's things I forgot about though.
Exactly. See, this is the thing. So I sent a text to Jodie today. The TV show one is really different because I hadn't worked in the TV show one. I worked in the movie one because it was easy because I think I'd only watched like 20 movies or something from 2025 this year. So it was easy to whittle them down to 16. There was 50 TV shows I watched this year, and they were all excellent. There was a couple of duds in there maybe, but whittling that down from like 48, 46 to 16 is just, I mean, it was difficult. And so there was stuff in there that I couldn't do. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
Andor.
You forgot about Andor, didn't you?
Oh my God.
Anyway, I'll run through what I did. So this is why you need to keep a list of what you're watching, because at the end of the year you can then go through the list and go, oh, that was a great show. That was a great
Skeleton
show.
Crew wasn't this year though.
It was.
That was over
Christmas. Finished in January.
No, I think you're cheating there, but anyway.
No,
I can't believe I forgot bloody Andor. Anyway.
Anyhow, so we got Residence, which was the Netflix whodunit thing set in the Residence, which is the part of the White House where the president lives.
Yeah.
Alien Earth, Jodie's talked about before. Peacekeeper, season 2 was this year. Department Q, obviously Jodie's talked about that. Mobland, which Jodie waxed lyrical on about for the last 10 minutes. The Studio, which is Seth Rogen's inside baseball type thing for Apple TV. Clarkson's Farm, the most recent season of that. Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Should have been top 50.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying, is it's very difficult to get it down to like 16. Then the other side, you got Andor and Pluribus. Andor, of course, is the most relevant TV show of our time. Pluribus obviously is about an alien virus that infects us. Skeleton Crew's the sort of kids version of Star Wars. Slow Horses, which is the the Duff Spies of Slough House in the MI6 world. The Eternaut. Did you ever watch that? The Eternaut.
That was on my list, and I don't know where it disappeared to. I had like three different bits of paper, and and it slowly slipped off. So
I saw the trailer for that. I can't remember where I saw it. It was on like a YouTube Netflix channel, and it was like the Eternaut, and it was coming soon to Netflix. And I'm looking at it going, I'm in. This is brilliant.
Yeah. It's based on a graphic novel, I think. French.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
is it? I thought it was Argentinian. It's the show's Argentinian.
It's Argentinian. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Silo, which is Rebecca Ferguson's her led show. I mean, she's the one that's like promoted it and loves the books and all that. So she's mad keen on that one. And then we get Foundation, and then Paradise, Sterling K. Brown.
What was that one?
What was that one? Sterling K. Brown. They're in a bunker after a nuclear war. It all goes.
Oh God, I forgot about that. I'll tell you what else I forgot about. White Lotus was great as well.
Oh yeah. Well,
this year for us.
Yeah,
loved that.
When you do 32 next year.
Yeah.
I'll need to try and figure out how to fit it in the screen. So anyway, Alien Earth won out of The Resonance. I as much as I loved the Resonance, I loved Alien Earth more.
Yeah.
It was just a roller coaster of a ride.
Oh yeah.
As much as The Resonance was, it was a roller coaster of a ride. What I learned about after the Resonance was that Andre Braugher was supposed to be the DB guy. But he unfortunately passed away and he couldn't do it, and that's when they got Giancarlo Esposito in to do it. I wish I'd seen Andre Braugher as the DB guy, but anyway. Alien Earth was fantastic. Peacemaker versus Department Q. I'm going to give this to Department Q. I thought it was more cohesive of a story. I really didn't like season 2 of Peacemaker. I kept watching it, hoping it would get better.
It was
bits in it that were good, but
it was okay. Great. But it could have told the story quicker. It was drawn out.
Yeah.
And I find that a lot in shows these days.
Yeah.
You know,
I loved the theme song though for it. I never skipped the intro for the theme song. I loved playing that one. And then Mobland versus the Studio. It was a bit of a no contest here. I had to go to Mobland because, as Jodie said, you know, it was a fantastic show. You've got Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan. Paddy Considine's in it. Helen Mirren's in it. It's just stacked cast, and then of course it's the Guy Ritchie, of course. So it's like gotta watch it, must watch. And then unfortunately, Star Trek: Strange New Worlds got paired with Clarkson's Farm. You can't beat Clarkson's Farm, so it lost out to Clarkson's Farm.
I'm surprised.
It's a better show. Like it's just. I can't wait for next season. Apparently, next season they go to Belgium. And it's the first time that Caleb's left the country. So
wow, brilliant!
Yeah,
I love it.
So I can't wait for that.
Ellison's Farm.
By the way, they just film continually and then decide they've got enough footage for a season, and then they make that the season. So you don't know when the seasons are coming out. It's just whenever they finish filming,
whenever
they decide enough. Must be, yeah. That's why it goes over different seasons, which is also good for it as well. If there's any doubt of where my loyalty lies, it is with Star Wars. Andor won over Pluribus. I love Pluribus. I still think I don't mind the slow burn. I thought that Ray Seahorn was brilliant in it. She basically carries the entire when it's her. And then there's like
she's brilliant.
Bunch of people come in. She carries the show and she's fantastic. Like the camera is like right up close on her, just like watching every micro movement of her, and she's perfect in it. But just because how do you take a Star Wars show and make it still Star Wars, but also completely relevant to what's happening in the world today? I don't know, but Tony Gilroy found a way. So yeah, Andor is just brilliant.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, Skeleton Crew did not fare as well against my Slow Horses, because Slow Horses is a great TV show, and I know Jodie doesn't watch it, but I love it. Gary Oldman, he says it's his favorite character he's ever played is Jackson Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew was good, but it was like
it's good.
It didn't need to be Star Wars.
Yeah. Our watch along was better. We had a better theme song.
We did. Yeah.
The Eternal versus Silo. I'm gonna have to go with Rebecca Ferguson in this one. And as much as I love the Eternal, this is why it's difficult to do these things, because as much as you love this show, something else has got to win. So Silo wins on this one, and then Foundation Paradise. I'm gonna go with Foundation. Again, slow burn sci-fi, but it just gripped me a little bit more than Paradise, and I'm not entirely sure where this new season's leading, which is another thing I'm like kind of I don't know. I think I preferred to find all the secrets of the. Maybe we'll find the secrets of the cave that they're in outside, but hopefully that'll kind of open up. Yeah. So that brings us down to these last 8 here. All to play for: Alien Earth against Department Q. I think you know where this is going. Goodbye, Department Q. Alien Earth, of course, is the winner there. Mobland versus Clarkson's Farm. You know, there are winners and there are losers, and sometimes you have to be ruthless in this business. And Clarkson's Farm won.
I'm just going to slip away for 2 seconds. Sorry.
Are you okay?
I just
do this. Oh, okay. And then, of course, another difficult choice I had was Andor versus Slow Horses. And unfortunately, my horses were too slow and did not win. And so now we've got Andor in that position there. And then we got Silo versus Foundation. And Silo wins in this one, which surprised me more than anything else, because I really love Foundation. But just Silo just kind of like just grips you just a little bit more. There's the pulls, just it teases just a little bit more, and I love the way that the last season ended. They're supposed to be doing the remaining 2 books, I think it is. So book 3 and book 4, and that should end the series, and they're going to tie it up in a nice bow, which I appreciate as well. So there we go. So here's down to our semi-final, Jody.
Yep.
So we've got Alien Earth versus Clarkson's Farm, Andor versus Silo. What way do you think it's going to go?
I think, right, okay, let me guess. I think you're going to go Clarkson's Farm versus Andor.
No, okay, yeah. So Clarkson's Farm, and it is Andor. Yep, correct.
Oh.
There you go. So that's the final we've got there. So Clarkson's Farm versus Andor, which of course means that Andor wins.
Yay!
Woo!
A worthy winner.
Bargains. Exactly, a worthy winner, yeah. So Andor wins. Round of applause for everyone concerned. Both programs made in Britain as well. So, or at least partially for in the case of Andor. But yeah, Andor wins for me.
Ooh. I'm glad, because I forgot about that. How did I forget about that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea.
I did a sort of Google search to say, right, what were the, so that I wouldn't forget stuff. And Andor did not come up in that search. Best TV of 2025.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there are apps available. I use Tracked. There's Letterboxd as well. And just anytime you watch a program, you just...
Yeah, I think I'll need to look into those instead of keep a note of it. Yeah.
They're the lowest of like maintenance, because what happens is when it starts to learn that you watch this program, it then says, oh, that program's out next week, and then it just puts it in the queue, and then when you're ready, you just click the little check button and say you've watched it. That's it. So it's low maintenance. Movies. Your turn for movies. So this is your movies for 2025. So your movie bracket for 2025. Y'all ready?
Y'all ready for this? Yep. Okay. So I've got 28 years later, the Danny Boyle proper sequel to 28 Days Later. 28 years later, the middle movie was not by Danny Boyle. So this is the proper sequel, and it shows. Quality is fantastic. It's a great movie. Weapons, I have been raving about this movie since it came out. I've seen it a few times now. Still love it. I Swear was the story about. Remember the documentary "John's Not Mad"? About
Yes.
Scottish lad with Tourette's.
Yes.
So this is the movie version. Fantastic. It's sad, but not sad.
Poignant.
Sad. It's happy sad, I would say. Wake Up Dead Man. The latest in the Knives Out trilogy. Well, the final movie in the trilogy, unless they make more.
The final,
which I think they probably will. I think.
I can't imagine them killing him off.
No, what do you call him? Blanc.
Benoit Blanc.
What is he called?
Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc. Daniel Craig character.
Basically, he couldn't get Hercule Poirot, so he created his own character.
He's not in it much though. This one, I have to say, it takes a while for him to turn up.
Yeah, but I mean, it was the same with Columbo as well. It took him a while to turn up in episodes. He usually appeared like 20 minutes in.
Yeah, all right. But I'm just talking about previous movies.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Frankenstein, absolute class of a film. William the Bull directing it there.
Right.
Fantastic. I mean, it's brilliant. It looks fantastic. It's a great rendition of it.
Yeah.
The Ballad of a Small Player, which was the Colin Farrell movie, straight to Netflix. I don't know if it did a cinematic release.
He's in Macau, I think. I think it's Macau.
Oh, it's somewhere.
I think it's
Oriental.
It's Macau.
And Tilda Swinton's in it.
Who's brilliant in it.
She's
as
fantastic.
Always.
Yeah, it's a really
great in it as well.
He's brilliant, and it's a class. It is a class. You know how we always talk about cinematography and stuff like that. It's a classy looking film.
Oh, it's a beautiful looking film.
Yeah. It's well played, and it's beautiful. Bring Her Back is the sort of latest horror movie from the guys that did oh God, what was that again? It was the movie. It's the two Australian guys.
The Big Down Under.
No, they hold on to it's a dead hand, and anyway.
Monkey Paw.
You all know it. No, it's not that. Anyway, it's a great film, and it takes you places you don't realise it's going to go. Much like Weapons, you're like, where the hell is this going? Which I love. Together was really good. It was kind of real fun kind of movie to go and see with your other half. Where a Franco brother is stuck to his wife.
This is the one with Alison Brie.
Yeah, she was in Glow,
Dave
wasn't
Franco and Alison Brie. Yeah, and Trinity as well.
So really fun. And that's good. I liked it. Tron Ares, controversial. People didn't like it. People don't like
don't like good things. People don't like that's what they don't like.
Well, I don't think they like what's his name? As an actor.
What's his name?
Yeah.
I don't know what the movie is.
Tron Ares.
Oh, Jared Leto. Right, okay.
Jared Leto. Yeah. They don't like him.
Right.
So I do like him, and I thought he was good in it. And it wasn't his fault, that didn't do well.
Have you seen Morbius?
Yeah. It's a shame, it's a shame. Carpenter's Son was the story of Joseph, and it's like a kind of superhero sort of origin story of Jesus, pretty much, which is really enjoyable. Companion, it's got Huey in it from The Boys.
It does, yeah. And her from Yellow Jackets as well.
Did you see it? Have you seen it?
Yep.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was terrific, and it's almost like a kind of Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, kind of Blumhousey feels to it as well.
I think it is a Blumhouse, is it not?
Is it?
Is it not a Blumhouse? It definitely feels like one. Thunderbolts. I'll say it now. One of my favourite films of the year. So spoilers.
No one liked it,
and 100% the best Marvel movie this year. Notice everybody, we've not got Fantastic Four in it. I don't know if you have, but anyway, don't spoil it. But you have. Okay. I thought I'd throw in it was a Netflix animation movie, In Your Dreams, and it was really good. It was kind of old, kind of back to kind of Pixar type, sort of style, and kind of like Inside Out type vibe to it. Really, really nice animation. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The House of Dynamite. One of the most tense movies of the year, I would say.
My God, yeah.
Directed by.
So what people don't like about it is the fact it's like they're just repeating the same thing over again. No, it's the same perspective. It's the same 20 minutes of time told from 3 different perspectives.
And
it's brilliant.
And it's directed by Catherine Bigelow as well.
It is.
Directed,
Hurt Locker.
That was the one. Yeah, Hurt Locker was the big one.
Yep.
She did the what was the surf movie?
Point Break.
With Keanu Reeves. Point Break. Yeah, that was her big one as well. So yeah, it's a well directed, well made movie. The ending, though.
The ending's great.
Yeah, well,
I know you don't like it, but I love the ending. See, the problem is that the ending is what we should all be talking about, and we're not talking about it because we don't have that water cooler anymore. No one does the water cooler thing anymore.
I have to say,
no one goes to the movies and sees this thing on that weekend. We just watch it when we watch it.
It's probably the right ending for it. It is probably
100%. Yeah.
One battle after another. Layer upon layer upon layer of ideas, characters, brilliant acting. Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro. Went to see in the pictures. It's quite long. It's quite drawn out. Evelyn, I went through this list and she was like, "What you've got that in the list?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like,
"I didn't really like it."
I didn't really like it. Exactly. Anyway,
Sam actually came up with a list.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have put that on after this.
Oh,
and then Train Dreams that you forced me to see.
I did.
And I stick it on this list. And
just to kill it after the first round, probably.
I watched it. Finished it. And it is good. It's sad, It's sad.
It is, yeah. Uh-oh. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hello? Hello? I don't know if Jodie can hear me or if I'm the one that's out of sync or not. I think it might be him. I'm not sure. Let me just check and see. What do we got here? Google account, YouTube Studios. Jodie, are you there? No, you're not. No, he's gone. I don't know what's happened to Jodie, but he has disappeared. I guess we'll wait for him to come back. Yeah, I guess we'll just wait for him to come back. I guess what we can do is we can do the next. the next round while he comes back. I'll just fill in for him. So anyway, so these are the movies that he's got. So the winner of 28 Years versus Weapons is Weapons, and I Swear and Wake Up Dead Man. Winner is Wake Up Dead Man. That's the winner against there. Frankenstein versus Ballad of a Player. My guess is it's going to be Frankenstein. There you go. It's Frankenstein. And then I've not seen these movies here, Bring Her Back and Together. So it's as much a surprise for me as it is for you. And then we've got our Tron Ares versus Carpenter's Son. I'm wondering if Tron Ares made it through to the next round, folks. There we go. And then we get Companion and Thunderbolts. My guess is Thunderbolts. He really did like that movie. And then we have In Your Dreams and then House of Dynamite. I'm not sure what he's going to choose. So there you go, House of Dynamite. Let me just add him to the stage. Hello.
I have no idea what happened there.
I filled in for you. I've just got one more to do. So the next one is One Battle After Another. So that brings us down to here. So, are you still with us?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, I can hear you. You're frozen a wee bit, but yeah.
Right, okay. Right, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Where were we?
You have to put 50p in a meter.
Yeah, I did. I had to do the hand crank.
Did you? Okay. So can you hear us?
Yes, dear. Yes,
there?
I can hear you.
Right. So we've got. Can you see the screen? Is the screen visible? Can everyone see my screen?
Yeah, I think I've maybe got too many things plugged in. But anyway, right. So let's do that.
Maybe.
Let's be quick.
So we get Weapons versus Wake Up, Knives Out. What won?
Yeah, Weapons won.
Weapons won.
That.
Okay.
Yeah, Wake Up was not as it was weaker than the previous two.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Still good though. Still good.
Yeah.
You know, it made it in this. You know, made it this far.
Yeah. Did. Yeah.
Frankenstein, Bring Her Back. I need to look at my thing here. Bring Her Back one. I find it original, and I like original stuff. I've seen Frankenstein a million times. It's a classy movie. I love it. But Bring Her Back.
It's nicely drawn as well.
Oh, beautiful. Beautifully drawn, mate. Yep. Beautifully drawn.
Drawn out.
Tron Ares, Thunderbolts. All day long.
Lightning.
And One Battle After Another. And
can I guess what this is? One Battle After Another.
You're right, mate.
Yeah. All right. So that brings us down to Weapons versus Bring Her Back, Thunderbolts versus One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
It's a tough one for
it's a toughie, but Weapons won. Wow. Two really original movies, kind of in the horror genre, the kind of modern horror genre that I really like. And Thunderbolts and One Battle won it for me. Thunderbolts is a great film, but yeah. Now we get to these two, and this is interchangeable for me again. It could have been either one, but One Battle. For me, the reason why One Battle won it is because of the layers of that movie. Once the premise has, once you've seen Weapons once, the kind of bubbles burst a little bit. Once you find out what the deal is with it, the bubbles burst. So, but there's a lot more going on in One Battle After Another. So that won it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alrighty.
And that's your
that's mine.
That's your movies. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll get mine. All right. Alrighty then. So here we go. Okay. So my movie bracket looks remarkably different to yours.
Funnily enough. Which is good.
Yeah. Absolutely, because we're all individuals. We didn't see the same movies this year.
I'm not.
So I've got, you'll see some movies that are similar. So I just stuck it to just movies that kind of stuck out to me this year and that were released this year. So Thursday Murder Club versus. So by the way, these are all randomly picked as well. Although the Companion and Mountainhead and Thursday Murder Club and Wake Up Knives are very similar movies. So there's Murder Mysteries at the top there, and then there's the Companion Mountainhead thing as well. And then Frankenstein Mickey 17 is kind of similar as well. Kind of weird, but there you go. So Thursday Murder Club is the Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, Mobland casting again with Ben Kingsley and Celia Emery, I think it is. And Jonathan Pryce is in it as well, if I remember rightly. And it's written by Richard Osman, who is a very famous comedian, comic guy, and writer and presenter,
and quiz show host,
and all that kind of stuff. And then we got Wake Up Knives Out, Companion, and then Mountainhead, which is Apple TV, I think, Steve Carell, and then a whole bunch of other guys.
I saw that one.
They play these rich douchebags that go up to some retreat called Mountainhead, which is where the thing gets, and hilarity and heads roll.
Comparing how rich they are.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then we get Frankenstein, and then Mickey 17, and I think we talked about them. Well, Mickey 17 is the Rob Pattinson. He plays a clone of a clone of a clone of a clone of a clone.
That was in my kind of list of sort of nearly movies.
Tony Collette's in it, and so is Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo plays almost the same character that he plays in Poor Things.
Pretty much.
Almost the same character.
Yeah.
And then we got Minecraft and The Gorge. I watched Minecraft recently because it was released on Christmas Day. So I went to the theatre to watch it, and I also watched it recently at home. And then on the other side, we got House of Dynamite and Ballad of a Player, which we talked about before. Zootopia 2 came out this year. I went to the cinema to see that. I thought it was a better movie than the first one. And then we get Train Dreams. And then Luckiest Man in America goes against the Thunderbolts. And
I saw that.
Have you seen Luckiest Man? Yeah. With Paul Walker Hauser, I think he's in Paul Walker Hauser. And then at the bottom there we get Jay Kelly in The Amateur, which is Rami Malek plays The Amateur. So how does that all boil down? Well, Knives Up wins as far as
Knives Up.
Knives Up Wake Glass Onion Man wins hands down compared to the Thursday Murder Club. I love the Thursday Murder Club. Thought it was really clear. Like all of these movies are great, but I thought that just the cinematography. I thought that the way that he'd built the story was a little bit more mature than he'd done in previous ones. I loved the dialogue in it. I thought that the lead guy in it was really good. The guy that played the young priest.
He's going to be in Steven Spielberg's new movie, The Disclosure.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Josh Brolin was great, as well as the Brimstone preacher, and then the various cast, like Kerry Washington was in it as well. She was great, and just kind of underused though. I thought the rest of the cast. Who else is in it? Oh, Jeremy Renner was in it as well. Like blink and you'll miss him kind of level. Companion Mountainhead. I'm going to go with Mountainhead. I thought it was a bit more, and I just enjoyed the story a little bit more. The Companion movie, as good as it was, I thought, as you said earlier on, Jodie, it's a Black Mirror episode, which means it should probably last about 45 minutes. And I think it's like an hour and a half, or 40 minutes.
Yep.
So it's a bit too long. It kind of labors the point a little bit for me. And then we get Frankenstein, Mickey 17, and I gave it Frankenstein.
If you know, you know.
If you know. Anyway, Minecraft versus The Gorge. I went with Minecraft because, like I said, I watched it recently, and it's a good time movie, and I haven't had the compulsion to watch The Gorge again, as good as it was.
It's okay.
It was okay, yeah. And then we got House of Dynamite versus Ballad of Player. I just tapped that at the wrong time there. So it's House of Dynamite wins. Ballad of a Player was just, I don't know. Nothing much happens in the movie. It's more of a kind of day in the life almost of this guy. It's not to say it's a bad movie, but I thought that the 20 minutes thing that they had and just the weight of the whole thing of House of Dynamite was better than Ballad of a Player. But I mean, everybody's great in both movies. So
yeah.
Zootopia 2 and Train Dreams, as much as I love Zootopia 2 and I will watch it the heck out of it when it comes on Disney Plus, I gave it to Train Dreams because I think it's my favorite movie of this year.
Spoilers.
So we'll see how that plays out.
Edit that bit out.
No, well, it's my favorite movie of the year, but does it make it in the bracket? That's the thing. That's where the brackets get you, because you never know who you're playing against. So, unfortunately, the luckiest man in America is not the luckiest man in this bracket and loses out to the Thunderbolts. And then finally, Jay Kelly and the amateur. Jay Kelly wins because he's my nephew.
Yes.
And also, Jay Kelly, Train Dreams, Ballad of a Player. And what was the other one you mentioned? Another one as well. They're all kind of the same sort of dad movie, and yeah, it's difficult to pick a good one out of them. So anyway, that leaves me with 8. So Wake Up versus Mountainhead. I mean, it's Wake Up instead of Mountainhead. Yeah. And then Frankenstein, Minecraft. Minecraft won that. As much as I enjoyed Frankenstein. You knocked Frankenstein out at the same point. Jeez, chastised me for the same thing you did. Minecraft's a fun movie. It just is. I really like Rachel, what's her face? That's in Where the Wild Things Are and Thor Ragnarok. She's the New Zealand actress.
Don't ask me.
I know.
I'm the worst person to ask.
So I went with House of Dynamite over Train Dreams.
Ooh,
again. As much as I know, it surprised me because it was my movie of the year, and it got knocked out in the second round. I really like it. I want to go back. I feel like House of Dynamite. I could go back and I could watch that again. But I don't know if I really want to go back and go through the trauma that is Train Dreams. It's like I've seen Interstellar. I don't, and as much as that's my favorite Nolan movie, I don't know if I could watch it again.
It's emotional.
Yeah.
It's draining.
It's very draining, yeah. Especially the last bit where he's in the biplane. Oh my god. And then of course Thunderbolts and G. Kelly. You know, it's Thunderbolts. It's Thunderbolts.
Of course it is.
So that leaves us with 4. So we got Wake Up, Dead Man versus Minecraft, and the winner is Wake Up.
Oh,
Dead Man. It's a great movie. And then that's wrong actually.
You've messed that up.
I have messed that up.
Dynamite.
That should be House of Dynamite, right? So pretend that's House of Dynamite there. It didn't win anyway. So it's Thunderbolts versus Wake Up, Dead Man. So that's who's going to be in the final. So who do you think is going to win it of Wake Up, Dead Man, Knives Out,
Thunderbolts
versus Thunderbolts? And Lightning, very, very frightening. Me, Galileo, Figaro.
That was Evelyn's favourite movie of the year.
I think it's a very underrated Marvel movie. I think the guy that they got to direct it did a fantastic job of doing it.
Undersold Marvel movie.
It really is an undersold movie. And for all this talk about it's Marvel's first family. It's the Fantastic Four. They're a family. Stop calling them a family and show them being a family. This is more. Thunderbolts does more about showing people what a family is than the first family of Marvel does.
Well, that was it. That was the thing. After I'd done this list, we went through kind of other movies from this year.
Yeah, that's my list.
Fantastic Four was one of them, obviously. Steve, which was the one with oh God, why am I freezing on his name?
Steve.
Peaky Blinders.
Steve.
Yeah, the main actor from Peaky Blinders.
I don't know who the main actor is.
Anyway, Sinners obviously was the big one.
Oh, Joseph Thingy, the guy that plays Eddie.
No, anyway, it doesn't matter.
I don't know who it is.
Sinners, F1, which I've still not seen with Brad Pitt. Mickey 17 that you mentioned. Eddington, that was the latest one from the Hereditary director Ari Aster. The Charlie Sheen documentary, which was fantastic, and Rosie's, I think you watched recently as well.
I did, yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. So, yeah, they were kind of almost made it in mine.
Yeah, I get a few ones that almost made it as well. It was a tough year. It was every year's a tough year, I suppose. But I think with the bracket one, you get to see like the thought process rather than just here's a top 10.
It's a good year. Good year this year, actually.
It was. It's a good year for the Roses.
Good year for the Roses, aye. And some good original stuff. Unfortunately, Mickey 17. Not everybody went to see it, which is a shame. But it's still out there if you want to go and see it. And surprisingly, the ones that you thought everybody was going to see, Fantastic Four, not everybody did. So
no, or enjoyed it, or came back for seconds. Which is what a lot of people do with superhero movies. They come back for seconds, but
didn't do well. Yeah. Superman, we forgot about Superman.
I didn't.
Both forgot about Superman.
But I had it in the list. I had it in the list of movies I'd watched this year, but it didn't make it to the 16. So that's what I'm saying is that I had the list of it wasn't that it was forgotten. It was very much missed out.
Superman.
It wasn't my top 16 movies.
No, neither of those two were in my radar at all.
Nope.
Yeah. There you go.
And Fantastic Four was the same as well. It's not in my top 16 movies that I watched this year.
No, I stand by my list.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing, though. I mean, what's his name? James Cameron. He's saying about, it was a bad year for box office this year, and it's blaming the audience kind of thing. And it's like, well, the movies weren't that great. If you're going to be honest,
we got Mission Impossible as well. That's not on the list.
That's not on the list because it didn't deserve to be on the list.
Which
because half of it was the previous movie.
Yeah, but what we got though I think what we got was a better movie than the previous movie. So maybe we should have just got that movie, and that was it.
Those guys that do the edits. Maybe somebody could take both of those Dead Reckoning movies and then edit them down into one coherent movie.
Yeah,
maybe. Do you want to? You got a choice. Do you want to end the podcast here or this episode, not the whole thing? Do you want or do you want to talk about what you're watching?
I've not really watched that much apart from Stranger Things. I think we spoke about it.
Right.
So
I think we'll skip it then.
I think we'll just skip that.
We'll skip
for tonight. Yeah. And in that bombshell,
I think we'll just skip it then. It's probably best. Yeah. Anyway, I think what we'll do is we'll skip that for tonight, and also I feel that the stream's breaking down as well because you're a wee bit kind of herky jerky to me, which probably means it's my end, not your end this time round. But next time, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the things that we're looking forward to in 2026. So if you wouldn't mind smashing the old like button, I don't know if that's coming up at all.
It is.
Did it come up?
Yeah.
Is it up now? Oh, it isn't up now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you, it's on the little thing there, but it's not in the main thingy. Then don't forget the like button and share that and typey on social media. People were leaving comments, but I don't know if I saw them. Yes,
Sorry, guys.
All the best, Alistair.
Sorry, I'm going to do quickly all the comments. There's David saying hello. There's David saying Stranger Things. There's
us saying hello.
Us saying hello. Then there's a comment in our own podcast. Who's this person? I need my glasses on. I can't read that. Otago, you vegetarian or something?
Vegeta.
And then there's Alistair saying all the best. Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody, and all the best for the new year. We'll see you on Sunday. And then Sloan says, "Read this out."
Yeah,
there you go.
And he did,
and I did. There you go. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate
there you go. There's another one for you to read out.
I'm Ron Burgundy. There you go. You heard it here
I'm
first.
Ron Burgundy. And if you haven't already and you got this far, you should subscribe. We've got tons of programs like this. And yeah, hit the subscribe button, notification bell.
Hey, James.
And James. And YouTube will work its algorithms and do all the funky stuff. But until next time, have a happy new year when it arrives in 3 days' time. And we will see you in 2026. Woo.
All the best, guys. Fantastic.
All the best for the new year.
Yeah. Thanks for the support. Brilliant.
Exactly. Yes. It's indeed. Thank you very much for the support over the year. And
fantastic.
Looking forward to seeing you guys in 2026.